Felipe, thank you very much. I would like to give thanks to everyone who are attending here today to this event. I will add for your presentation that my most important mission at the SP Group is to lead the expansion of our business into new technological markets. And of course, consequently, you need to have to be totally aligning in focus with new innovations in order to offer new solutions to meet clients' necessities in terms of packaging aesthetics, efficiency, and of course, sustainability, what is a subject that is bringing us here today. So I will start today by giving a brief corporate presentation about who we are for those who are approaching our company for the first time, and also in order to enter in the context of why we are so focused into innovation and sustainability. Well, SP Group has more than 30 years in experience in packaging manufacturing. The group owns 4 plants strategically located all around Europe, 2 of them in Spain, 1 in France, and another 1 in Poland. For us, innovation is everything. It's been in our DNA from the very beginning. And we could say that our greatest ability is to anticipate and adapt constantly to the new market trends in order to work in solutions that our clients, the consumers, and of course the society as a whole demands. Moving forward, and as pioneers in the flexible packaging industry, we are specialists in developing tailor-made solutions. This is in order to help our clients to achieve them, to help them to achieve, to maximize their goals and to meet and maximize, of course, customer experience. We could say 90% of our activity is focused in film packaging, but we also work for other sectors like automotive and personal care, among others. We supply different client categories, from food industries to co-packagers to packaging agencies, distributors, and of course plastic converters, as for example tray manufacturers. So if you look at the slide, where are we today in terms of numbers, figures? We finished 2020 with a great turnover of 157 million euros. From those, 57 million euros are coming from exports. We keep a stable 4% yearly growth in our group. 700 workers we employ around our 4 factories, and we are very happy to say, and we are very proud to say, that we recycle around 700 million polyester bottles through our rPET extrusion lines in order to manufacture rigid films. Our 4 plants, of course, they work 24/7, and we are manufacturing different categories of packaging, ranging from rigid films in order to manufacture thermoforming films, and also for the manufacturing of trays. Semi-rigid films for vacuum packaging, of course, for retort applications, pasteurization, and of course frozen. And we have in our portfolio an extensive range of flexible applications for MAP, sterilization, pasteurization, and along, etc., supply in reel and pouch format. So now, talking about flexible films, we are very lucky to count in our factories with all the printing techniques out there in the market, from rotogravure to Flexo HD to digital, and of course with our offset Comexi e-beam, thanks to our friends here today. And moving forward into the presentation, we'll talk now about sustainability targets. I'm pretty sure that all of you are quite aware about this, but I need to give a brief introduction in order for you to understand the rest of the presentation. As you know, in 2018, the European Commission put into place the first European-wide strategy on plastic. The strategy on plastic includes tax on film that is non-recyclable or compostable by 2030. Europe is aiming to reduce 10 million tons of plastic by 2050. And the key measures to reach these targets are, of course, designing for recycling, reducing overpackaging, and the banning single use of plastic. At the end of the day, the European Union wants to recycle 65% of the plastic waste out there by 2035 and reduce the amount of waste sent to landfill to 10% and to incinerators to 35%. So now, what is SP Group doing about this target? So actually, many years ago, we anticipated the importance that sustainability would take in the packaging sector. Therefore, we focus our R&D lines into new types of research that would allow us to move into new material innovations and more sustainable developments. Today, we're proud to say that we were the first company in the world to actually be able to have bio-based compostable materials with high barrier, recyclable polyethylene monomaterials, polypropylene materials, 100% PCR in our rigid films. Of course, carry on reducing our films, down-gauging our films. We've been doing this for more than 10 years at the moment. And of course, our firm commitment to carry on reducing our carbon footprint from all our factories. So what are the main market trends at the moment in terms of flexible solutions? Well, the most important of all, undoubtedly, is monomaterials. It's the greatest evolution out there at the moment. As well, the inclusion of recycled content into flexible packaging, but this is at the moment more to do with non-food grade applications. Of course, 100% inclusion of recycled PCR content in rigid films is a reality for us now. Carry on down-gauging the films in order to use less plastic. And of course, deploying, developing, and launching in the market materials that can actually carry on with circularity. Okay? Let's move into the next one. So what are the solutions that SP Group have in the market that also can be printed in offset printing technique? I will start by presenting an alternative to replace multi-layer structures that normally have polyester layer in the external layer. Okay, we've been well, we started many years ago with this solution. We are supplying this solution all around Europe at the moment. Very incredible. Successful in the UK. It's almost in every retailer today. We are talking here about PHB Eco and PE Eco. One of them have high barrier, another one without high barrier. The structure is made of 95% polyethylene. It's a printable solution, and in the case of the barrier, it gives us a very good oxygen high barrier properties. It will stand pasteurization, microwave, and hot fill processes. Also, our 100% recyclable self-declaration from I-team, that is a Spanish technological center, was assessed by them, and it gave us some important information about tear strength and puncture resistance that is actually, at the end of the day, equal to monolayer. So here we have a very good substitute to non-recyclable multi-layer material. So if we move forward, we have an interesting case study here. In October 2019, a British producer of gourmet sauces called Atkins & Potts in the south of the UK, they switched from multi-layer that we used to supply to them, 3-ply, into this monomaterial multi-layer solution. As you can see in the table, the oxygen transmission rate and the water permeability that we get in our structure in comparison with multi-layer ones are really good. But this is something that we need to talk about, is about the hot tag, the sealing. Of course, you get less temperature, less window of temperature in order to seal these pouches, but Once you set up the machine, and once the pouches are running or the film is running in the client's machine, everything runs really, really good. I've been in the trials, I've been also in productions all around Europe, and clients are really, really happy on how our films are producing there. We will carry on by, we actually wanted to take this opportunity today to talk to you about something completely new. We are going to talk now about mono-layer PE solution with high barrier. So welcome our 1PE Eco, what is still in development, but it's a new mono-layer PE material with high oxygen barrier properties. And of course, withstands pasteurization, hot fill, and microwave processes. It will be initially available in pouch format, in flat or dye pack. But the most important thing about this solution is that it can be surface printed. And being surface printed with our offset EB process, this will add more thermoresistance to the structure. Obviously, as well, and being a monolayer structure, you don't have adhesives, so you are more eco-friendly. You don't have curing times, so the turnover, the lead times will be shorter. And consequently, at the end of the day, you obtain a monolayer solution that will be much easier to recycle, maximizing the value of the recycled PE outcome for the final value chain. So now let's move to the latest one today. Here is a solution to replace multi-layer retort sterilization pouches, multi-layer and multi-layer aluminum. This is PPHB Eco. It is a new development in progress. It's a retortable PP material with high barrier that withstands retort processes, and of course as well microwave, hot filling, and pasteurization. Of course, this innovation will be available in real and in pouch format, and in all its variables, from 3-size seal to dye pack, and in dye pack with all adapts possible, zippers, size pouch, and of course, baby food spouts. At this stage, we are waiting for shelf-life tests to be finished in the UK in order to proceed with the launch of the product in the very near future, and this will be available for the whole of the extended food industry. Our idea was to launch this product in 2020, but due to our common enemy, Mr. COVID-19, it's been quite complicated due to the restrictions in factory to perform trials, and of course, our clients have been very, very busy trying to, deliver and taking care of the demands of the retailers. But as I tell you, we are very, very, very close. Shelf life tests are looking very promising, and we hope to have this here for you very, very, very shortly here in 2021. So that is for me. I just would like to thank everybody looking at this webinar today. If you have any further questions, if you need information more in detail about this, or how SP Group can help you about transforming your lines into more sustainable lines, here is my email, and I would like to. I'll be very happy to have a chat with you by email, by phone, or by video conference. I'm totally available. So thank you very much, Philippe. I pass you the word back. Thank you.